Hello everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through my financial analysis assignment. I've broken my workbook into specific sections: historical performance of Bank BCA, competitor valuation, bond comparison, and a cost of capital calculation. Here is how I solve each part. Sheet problem 1, PBCA. I started with the core financial. I pulled the income statement and balance sheet data from the annual report of Bank BCA from 2021 to 2025. My goals here was to prove the soundness of the bank. Net income. I inputted income and expense, all resulting in net income. For trend tracking purpose, I also added year-on-year percentage and added average income at the very right column. I see that the net income is trending upward by an average of 19.7% annually during the periods, while the operating expense grew only 6.9%. 6.9%. Yes. And then for the asset quality, based on the same financial report, I tracked assets, equity, as well as of CASA, current account, and saving account, which is a general measure of a bank health. I also applied the year-on-year percentage and noticed the overall asset of Bank BCA has growth an average of 6.6%, 6.6% annually. Annually. And then for the efficiency, below, here I calculated some of the CASA general metrics of a bank operational, like CASA ratio, loan to deposit ratio, and several more. The CASA ratio, by dividing current and saving account by total third-part fund, I found the BBCA maintained a ratio around 80%. 80%. With all this data, I conclude that Bank BCA is financially sound. For the valuation data, once I knew the bank was sound, I wanted to see if the stock was a good deal. I gathered stock price and outstanding share for BBCA and its main competitor, such as BMRE, PBRE, PBNE, and BBTN. I picked this bank as they are members of the Himbara that has a combined majority market share in Indonesia. Market cap is calculated by multiplying the stock price by the share outstanding. PE ratio, or price of the stock compared to the earning per income, is calculated by dividing the market cap by the net income. While PB ratio, or price to book value, I divided the market cap by the total equity. This one. The comparison, by putting this side by side, we see that while BBCA has the highest PB ratio, around 3.2 times in 2025. This helped me conclude that while BBCA is expensive compared to its peers, all in 1 to 2 times range. But I think it is because the strong foundation of BCA, like CASA ratio and low non-performing loan, and historically, BCA is trending for being more expensive than its competitor, so it is justified. Problem 2A1. Then in sheet 2A1, I was asked to compare two corporate bonds. I use the yield to maturity formula for two different corporate bonds, Adira and Angkasa Pura. Using the yield to maturity approximation formula, using coupon rate, face value, price we pay, including the transaction fee and the maturity, which is 5 years for Adira and 10 years for Angkasa Pura, we found that Angkasa Pura bonds is providing higher return and both are positive. So it's better to invest than not to invest. And then problem 2B, to find the cost of capital, I had to solve for two sides, equity and debt. Cost of equity, I use the cost of equity formula 6.6% from government bonds or surat berharga negara average and a beta of 1.05 by applying RF plus beta cross RF, I arrive at a cost of equity of 13.43%. Cost of debt for a bank, debt is mostly customer deposit. I use the assumption of cost of fund 1.5% based on regular account interest rate, and I applied on regular account interest rate and applied the national income tax of 22% cross 1.5% multiply with 0.22. This gave me a tiny after-tax cost of debt of 1.17%. The final WACC, I weighted this based on the 2025 capital structure, roughly 18% equity, and 82% liabilities. The final result is 3.35%. That's all. Thank you.